You are not going to believe this, but 8 low and medium content books in Amazon's top 100 bestsellers are earning a combined $368,000 a month. Now today I'm breaking down these 8 powerhouse books, why they're selling like crazy, and how you can replicate their success. And stick around because at the end I'm going to reveal the one thing that almost all low content publishers get wrong. But if you look closely, it's something that almost all successful low content books have in common. And if you can nail this one thing, success really will become inevitable. All right, so coming in at number 8 is the Would You Rather book for kids. And priced at $9.99 with a bestsellers ranking of 86, this book is bringing in an estimated $35,800 a month. That's $1,193 every single day. Now, this is a word game that almost every single one of us has played at some point, and to put it in book format and then present it as an activity that kids can do together to keep one another engaged, this is absolutely genius. Coming in at number 7 is the Try Not to Laugh Challenge Easter Joke Book for Kids. This book is priced at $7.99. It has a bestsellers rank of 69, meaning it's estimated to be earning about $32,251 a month. Now, Easter is right around the corner, so this book is super timely, and of course that is a major contributing factor as to why this book is doing so well. Next up is the Little Corner coloring book, priced at $7.99. This book is ranked at number 48 in the entire Amazon store, meaning it's earning over $38,000 a month. Now, if you're someone who's been low content publishing for a minute, then you have definitely heard about this brand. At any given moment, they've always got several #1 bestsellers going. They've been absolutely cleaning up over the past year or two. Now, I'm not sure if they're the ones who invented this sub-niche of cozy coloring books, but they certainly have the monopoly on it now. At number 5, and from the exact same brand we just saw from, is How to Draw Patterns. This book's currently on sale for $10.41, which is kind of a weird price. It's got a bestsellers rank of 41, and it is bringing in $61,907 a month. And I love that this brand has had so much success with their cozy coloring books, and now they're starting to experiment a little bit outside of the box and introduce this book all about how to draw patterns. Now, if you think the last book was making bank, you are not going to believe how much this next book is making, even though it's just in the number 4 spot, not even at number 1. And actually, this book is the one book out of all 8 that is making the most amount of money, even though it doesn't have the lowest bestseller rank. The book is How to Draw Everything, and with a list price of $10.90 and a bestsellers rank of 37, this book is making an estimated $68,555 a month. That is $2,285 a day just from one book. Now, the crazy part is this type of book isn't actually all that difficult to create. And in an upcoming video, I'm actually going to give you a little bit of a mini tutorial on how to create a book just like this. Now, in the number 3 spot, we've got the Girl Moments Cozy Coloring Book, priced at $7.99 with a bestsellers rank of 31. And this book is bringing in an estimated $45,926 a month. In spot 2, we've got the My First Learn to Write workbook, priced at $8.99 with a bestsellers rank of 28, bringing in $27,981 a month. And in the number 1 spot, no surprise here, we've got another book from the Coco YO brand. That's 4 out of the 8 books that we've covered so far. This is Cozy Friends. It's $7.99 with a bestsellers rank of 23 in the entire Amazon store, and it's making an estimated $52,906 a month. So what is making these books so insanely profitable, and how can you apply the same strategies? Let's go ahead and break it down. But before we do, if you're enjoying this video, I would absolutely love it if you would give it a like, hit the subscribe button. This is gonna help notify you next time I put out one of these videos, but it's also gonna push it out to help even more people. So please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, it would mean the world to me. So number 1 is that they're all what I am starting to call medium content books. Now, no one seems to be able to fully agree on what exactly a low content book versus a medium content book is. That's fine, but Amazon itself, KDP, does have a very clear definition on what constitutes a low content book. And none of these books fall into the low content book category. Low content books, according to Amazon, are books that have minimal or no content on the interior pages. So that means books that are generally repetitive and designed to be filled in by the user. So we're talking about things like notebooks, planners, diaries, very basic journals, logbooks like habit trackers, coupon books, crafting templates, blank sheet music, but things like coloring books, things like puzzle books, activity books, any type of book that doesn't feature repetitive content, these are not considered low content books by Amazon. Now, these types of books are still fairly easy and not so time consuming to create, but because it takes a little more effort to create them, they're a lot less likely to be mass produced and copied by other people. Now, just a few short years ago, it was possible to just focus on cranking out hundreds or even thousands of books like plain notebooks, blank sketchbooks, and actually make some decent money. Those days are over because they are so easy to create. There have been trillions of them created. So if you want to succeed, you have to go that extra mile and do something of higher value. Number 2 is they have a clear target audience. These books are not made for everyone. There's a very specific type of person in mind with each of them. Children who want to learn how to draw, kids who love jokes, teens and young adults who want to sit down and cozy up with a coloring book. You want your intended shopper, when they're scrolling through all of those results, you want them to stop on your book and think, this was made just for me. Number 3 is that these books are all part of a cohesive brand. You can go to the author page of any one of the books that I've just mentioned, and you will see nothing but very similar books in that same niche or sub-niche. You're not gonna go on their author page and see books in a variety of wildly unrelated niches. Because of that, this lends them some credibility and a sense of authority in that niche. For example, someone who is interested in coloring and they've checked out some of these Coco Wyo books on Amazon, they're gonna know exactly where to go to get those cozy coloring books in the future. They would not have that authority as a brand if you went to their author page and they had a couple of these cozy coloring books and then they had like a prompt journal that seemed to be geared towards, adult Christian women, and then they had a habit tracker over here. You don't see that with any of these brands. They've kept it cohesive, and that allows them to build credibility and authority, and they become the go-to brand in that specific niche. Now, this next tip is the one that almost all low-content publishers get wrong. I've made this mistake countless times myself, but if you look closely, you will see that pretty much any successful low-content book adheres to this one rule. But before I dive into that, I want to invite you to my live Publish and Profit Masterclass. This is where I'm going to teach you how you can start generating passive income every single month from your low content books. Click on the link down in the description below and that will get you on the wait list. You will be notified the second I have the dates and times worked out for this special masterclass. Okay, so one of the most important factors for your success is that most successful low content books, they have a clear concept behind them, a big idea. The would you rather book for kids, that is capitalizing on this game that so many of us know, love, have played before, have grown up with. The idea of a cozy coloring book. Adult coloring books, these have been the rage for years, but the idea of a cozy coloring book, it just invites us into this atmospheric feeling of, cozying up on the couch under a blanket. Maybe it's raining outside, you've got a cup of tea. The try not to laugh challenge. This could have just been called a joke book, but try not to laugh challenge. That is an idea. All of these books, they are what I would call scroll stopping ideas, scroll stopping books. When a shopper is on Amazon and they're scrolling through all of the results, these books all have an idea or a concept behind them that makes the shopper stop and think, this is for me. This idea, this concept, it resonates with me, and that is what we should all be shooting for. Otherwise, it is just too easy for us to get scrolled right past. Low content books, they are competitive, but it's just like any other business. No matter what business opportunity you get into, whether it's a brick and mortar store, whether it's online courses, whether it's FBA, audiobooks, low content books, you're not going to be able to escape competition. So you always have to find a way to stand out. And one of the best ways to do that is to come up with some sort of idea, some sort of overarching concept that will instantly click and resonate with the right person. Now, it's not always easy to come up with those big ideas, and it's probably going to take a little bit of experimentation before you can come up with something that really nails it. That's okay. It's all just part of the process. We all have some good ideas up in our heads. It's just a matter of getting them out there. And to do that, sometimes we have to create a whole lot of bad ideas first before we find one that really works. And that's totally normal. Now, next week, be sure you come back because I'm going to be sharing 5 keyword mistakes that could be killing your book sales without you even realizing it. But in the meantime, if you want to learn about free, big money, low content books that you never thought to create, you can check out this video right here. Once again, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and I will see you next week. Thanks so much for watching.